Around 4 scores and 24 years ago, I thought I was saying and make some vinyl records.
My record. Shut up already. Guys, kids, are so loud. Where was I now?
Hello, everyone. I'm Ozzy Osbourne. Hello, everyone. I'm Ozzy Osbourne. And today on Vinyl Countdown, we've got to say pieces. You got 4 scores. You got 4 scores in vinyl out in a while. Because when you go in a while, you got to find them. You got to find them right. So you got to find 4 records. 4 records. They got to find them right. All right. So stay tuned. Okay.
Are you ready for the vinyl countdown?
Hey, you guys, welcome back to the Vinyl Countdown. It's Peaches. What's going on, man? Is that camera a little crooked today? Whoa! 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 Horse. All right. All right. Hey, welcome back down here to the Vinyl Countdown. You know what's going on. Yeah, we went out into the wild this weekend, you guys. Mr. and Mrs. Peaches. We didn't do a lot of shopping, all right, but we went out Friday night, and it was a very special Friday night. I'll tell you that right now. We hit one record store, and in that record store, we found 5 records that we would love to add to our collection. Yeah, you know, here's the deal, you guys. You go out into the wild, right? And you dig, and you dig, and you dig through these crates, you know, and you find stuff that you actually like. Okay. Now, how often does that happen? That you find at least, you know, one record when you go out digging that you would love to have in your collection. It doesn't happen very often, okay? Well, I'm telling you, you guys, it's crazy. We went to one place this time and we found 4 records that we really would love to add to our collection all at one time. All at one time. Like I said before, it's hard enough to find one when you go out that you would love to add to your collection. Man, but I'm telling you. Oh, let's just get into this, okay? Some of you are going to be like, what, pizzas? Who is that? But anyways, I want to show you guys what we found this weekend. We thought it was a blast. We love adding these to our collection, so let's get started. All right. The first one. Van Halen. Okay, you guys, now this is not one of the 4 that I'm talking about, but there is a good reason why I'm showing this one. We found it in the same place, okay? Because these other 4 we've never seen out in the wild at all, all right? This Van Halen is, from what we understand, the only one that we have been missing out of our collection. Okay, like, we have ran into this several times. But before we had our stuff uploaded to Discogs, it was getting to be at that point where we couldn't remember what records we had. When you get up into that, you know, 700, 800, 900 records, you're kind of like, and we couldn't remember if we had it or not. Well, we found out that we didn't have it, but we have ran into it a bunch of times. So finally we picked this one up. We ran across it. We're like, okay. You know that those times, you guys, when you say, I don't have that record. And then you go out and look for it after you passed it up and you never find it again. Yeah, that happens to us all the time. It's like a karma thing. Yeah. So this Van Halen should complete the whole studio collection for us, complete. Yeah. For Van Halen. Yeah. Including Balance and for Unlawful Carnal Knowledge. All right. And this one's just on the basic Warner Brothers label. You can see that under there. Or maybe you can't. But there's the Warner's label there for that Van Halen album. So glad to be completist on that. Like I said, I think it's all the studio albums. There's a lot of stuff out there that isn't that is extra for that collection too. But we don't have any of that stuff. We have a few things maybe, but not all of them. Okay, here we go, you guys. 4 records that we have never seen before. Okay, you guys remember this, right? Mama's Boys 12-inch single. Okay, this is a 12-inch single by them. And this is the one that they did at the same time as Quiet Riot. And the song was Mama, We're All Crazy Now. Okay? And for Quiet Riot, it became a huge hit. But for Mama's Boys, nothing really happened. They became what we are calling a lot of times nowadays, I hate to label music, but second tier metal, I think is the category that they might fall into. All right. So then they had this, right? This 12-inch single. And then they had this album that had that song on it as well. Okay. Mama's Boys. All right. These are not the ones we found out in the wild. I'm just showing them to you right now. Okay. But you guys know this album, right? Well, here's one that we found out in the wild this weekend that I have never seen before. It's another Mama's Boys album. You guys, this is awesome. What a great little addition to our music collection. You know, but I would have to say, okay, we threw this on the record player when we got home, and we were super excited about it, but I'm like, what happened here? I don't remember if this is from like 1987. You know, the other Mama's Boys was like, what, 1984? It might have been. Yeah, 1987. And we're like, what happened? This is, I wouldn't even call this second tier metal, really. To be honest with you, I would call it more like hard rock or like arena rock, maybe. Am I getting close here? Are you guys familiar with this album? It's not like the other one to me, but still a great addition to the collection. And it's in great shape, you guys. I like it. I think it's okay. But not really second tier metal. I mean, look at these guys in the picture. Not really metally. More poppy. Pop metal, kind of? I don't know. I never used the word pop metal ever, by the way. Whatever. Not a word I'd like to use. And here's the label. You don't see that one very often. Same thing on the other side. What a nice little addition. Like I said, never seen it out in the wild. All 4 of these records here, you guys. All right, and here's one we ran into that we were familiar with the name, we thought. We were consulting back and forth with each other on this one. And we do remember this group, but it was hard to bring it back to memory, man. But wow, we're talking about some cool, I would probably call it second tier metal, man. Never, ever, ever seen this out in the wild. This one might throw you guys for a loop, actually. Junkyard. Look at that cool cover there, you guys. Wow. There's the lineup on the back. There's a cool picture of the guys. That is, I love that picture. That looks like one of those backstage tour type pictures for sure, man. Great. Yeah, and the music on here, I like the music, man. Here's a cool inner too. Look at that cartoon on there. Let's pull that out. It looks kind of like the best of Warrant or Warrant's Greatest Hits cover, kind of, with that cool stacked up cartoon look. Nice inner for that one. You guys remember this group? I like it. Go get some samples of it, man. And they're basically on the same, you know, Geffen Records. Nothing you guys haven't seen before, big time. Not even gonna bother. Definitely tripping my trigger, you guys. All right, here is one that I thought I saw recently in the VC or the music community. Music community. Yeah, I saw it recently, and I think it was on. I just got totally distracted there. Sometimes when you're kind of going into like a little character deal, you kind of lose a little bit. All right, but anyway, yeah, here's one for the bloopers. We saw this record recently in a video. I think it was Linda Leg. And I saw it and I was like, you have got to be kidding me. I love that song. And here we go, man. We stumbled upon it in the store that night. Vivid by Living Colour. Oh, you guys, when this came out, they had a hit on here called Cult of Personality. You guys, this is the type of stuff that I have been talking about and trying to get you guys to understand with my tastes in music. Okay, this is a prime example of it. Do you guys know that song, Cult of Personality? The feeling I get when I listen to music, it's hard to capture for me a lot of times. But man, when you play this song, especially at the beginning of the song, to me, that's what this music is all about. It's a crushing guitar, a crushing riff, along with a crushing, drum beat. And you put that all together and you get these amazingly hard-hitting songs that just make you go, yeah, yeah, yeah. And dude, that song, Cult of Personality by Living Colour, completely fits that bill. It is so deeply hard-hitting and funky that you just cannot deny it. I swear, I could put that song on the record player, you guys, and I could listen to it over and over and over again and never get sick of it. And this is the type of stuff I'm talking about. This is one of the reasons why I think Motley Crue got so big so fast, because they had such great hard-hitting songs. And this, like I said, you guys, this Living Colour, Cult of Personality, huge radio hit. You guys, this thing is probably still on the radio a lot of places that you go, especially on these retro channels like on Pandora and stuff. Yeah, you're going to hear this song. Still has not stopped playing. Man, and a really hard record to come by. I never seen it in the wild, ever. Epic label, no big deal, no big deal. But wow, like I said, I know as far as the rest of the songs on the record, they're okay. But man, that Cult of Personality hits hard. It's very hard. I love it. All right, and you guys, for the grand finale of the 4 that we scored at one time, you guys, this record, I am telling you, from our experience, never, ever once have we seen this record out in the wild. Never. Why? Because it is one of the most coveted metal records of all time. All right, you guys, can you guess what it is? We're talking an original copy, an OG pressing. First pressing, you guys. Yup. What's one of the most sought-after metal records on the planet? It's not Metallica. It's not Metallica. Are you ready? An original copy of Iron Maiden, Number of the Beast. Oh, you guys, are you kidding me? I have to know. I have to know. Go down in the comments. Tell me, how often have you seen an original copy? Oh, yeah. What was it? 1982 or something? Yup, 1982. How often have you seen this record out in the wild, you guys? I would have to say the cover is probably... I'll be conservative and say VG. Okay, there's a little wear on the spine. I'm just kind of learning, getting a little bit confident with grading records a little bit, you guys. But I'd say, you know, VG, not too bad on the cover. But I call the actual record itself, you guys, VG++. Okay, we put it on the record player, and I'm telling you, it sounded awesome. For that year, anyways, it sounded awesome. And here's a nice look at the label. And Iron Maiden had those custom labels real early. And you know, we don't even have to talk about the artwork that these guys have. Second to none. Here's the other side. Yeah. The record itself in really great shape, you guys. It's not warped. It's really nice. Well, wow, what a score, right? 4 records, man, from one store, one night that we basically didn't go record shopping for the rest of the weekend. We had company here for the weekend, and we just decided to chill and play some poker and a little bit of this and a little bit of that. All right. Well, you guys, thanks so much for coming down to the Vinyl Countdown, where we love to show you guys our recent scores from out in the wild, where we, do it up right, the right way, you guys. And don't forget to like and subscribe. And can't wait for the next episode. All right. We'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.